So before this video, I need to put in a little disclaimer here. Throughout this video, I make reference of yesterday's video, previous video, the video before this one. Okay, so that did not happen. It took me way longer to finish up this video than I had expected. And so when I'm referring to yesterday's video or previous video or something like that, I'm referring to the Capybara video from a couple of weeks ago by now. And I will try my best to remember and get it linked into the description box below the Capybara video. And then this video was to follow that. But it didn't happen that way. So it's happening this way. And I just wanted to let you know that, you know, as you're watching this and I'm talking about yesterday's video, that means nothing. Alright guys, thanks. Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I thank you for stopping by today to visit with me. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am just getting started, but so far so good. And I am working on a crochet project. And I just had to start recording because, I don't know, I think this is funny. Okay, so I'm in my Woobles book that is on Amazon. Now, someone gifted me this book a while back, but you can go on Amazon and they have this book available. Anyway, I have made Fred the dinosaur. I made it in pink. And here it is. It turned out really cute. I have one more thing I'm going to do to this dinosaur before I call it done. But I just hadn't done it yet. Because I was waiting. Because I'm going to do something to several of them. To call them done. But anyway. That is my pink dinosaur. And I think I'm going to end up probably giving that to my baby niece that's 4 years old. Because she likes tiny stuff. And she likes small things that she can hold in her hand. So it'd really be better if it was a little smaller. But she loves dinosaurs. So I'm probably going to gift that to her when I see her again. But anyway, yesterday I recorded a video that you have not seen yet. Well, maybe you have. But at the time I'm recording this, you haven't seen that video. I will put that video out, and then this will be the next video after that. But got to record the videos before I can put them out. So yesterday, there was a video about an animal I made using this same shape. Now, I did not use this pattern for that. It was a Amazon crochet kit that I ordered to make and review on the channel because, and I don't even know if I said all this in that video, so this is really like a part 2 of that. I had got this crochet kit and reviewed it, made it, and all that on the channel. And it was very easy. It's Woobles. It was very easy, crochet friendly for beginners and all that. So there was a kit on Amazon that was much cheaper. And when I got it, it was like a limited time discount, one of those red bars by it, and it was dropped significantly. I didn't pay very much for it. And so, but it said, you know, beginner, whatever. So I got it to see, you know, okay, well, how beginner is this? Anyway, so I was kind of, you know, comparing a beginner crochet kit with another beginner crochet kit. Okay. And then I made an animal, is what I made. And then in the video, I said, I am going to go back to my Wooble book and make this shape and see how it compares to the shape, another shape. Okay, so anyway, this will all make sense if you've seen the video before this one. But right now, when I hadn't even put that video out and I'm recording this video, it's kind of jumbled up. Anyway, so I was going to make this project again to compare with the project that I made in yesterday's video, or the video before this. So here I am making this, but nope. I got ET vibes all the way, okay? This doesn't look like the animal that I crocheted yesterday. Matter of fact, now I see his eyes are off. That one needs to come up one. Hate it when that happens. But sometimes it's just hard to tell. My eyes are cocked. Like this one needs to go back one, or that one needs to come up one. E.T. phone home. I totally am getting E.T. vibes on this. All the way. Okay? It doesn't look like the dinosaur, Fred, to me. I mean, it would be if I made it the dinosaur and said, hey, this is a dinosaur. But I don't get that. I'm getting E.T. vibes. And so that's the fun thing about amigurumi. Sometimes when you're making them and you're putting the pieces together, I mean, they just speak for themselves. Like their personality comes to life. And if you don't do amigurumi, you don't understand that. And I have a wild imagination. And so I can see their little personalities forming and all that stuff. And yeah, this is E.T. So I am now crocheting E.T., okay? Forget what I was making and comparing to the other one. That's not happening. But E.T. over here is very excited to join our group of Woobles. And I'm excited too. I'm excited. I just had to come on here and share this because that is too funny that I see E.T. I don't see nothing else. So anyway, I'm crocheting E.T. And I'm going to be working on that. And we'll come back and see how E.T. turns out eventually. But right now, and then I realized as I was making this and I was looking at the other and I was like, it don't even look like that. I realized I didn't even put the ears on yesterday's project. I left the ears off. I don't know why. I put the arms and legs on it and the muzzle, and then I was like, I'm done. So I gotta go back and put the ears. But that video is already made and sitting and waiting to be released. And so it won't have the ears in yesterday's video or the video before this. But it will eventually have some ears. Alright guys, I just wanted to come on here and tell that little bit. I'm going to work on this and see how E.T. turns out. I'll be back. Sassy darling, you're kind of in my way. I'm trying to work today. I'm trying to work. What are you doing? Huh? Sassy girl? Yeah, I need to work. Or do I need to pet you? Maybe we need to go snuggle. Do we need to go snuggle? Are you a snuggle baby? Yes, you are. It's my snuggle baby. We've been in the bed snuggled up all night. And we get up early and come in here to get some work done. And we didn't get enough snuggling. Oh, it's my precious girl. Yes, her is. No, her likes that. Her likes some loving, don't you, Sassy? Where's Sissy at? Why don't you go find Sissy? Can you go find Sissy? Whoa, that was a big yawn. I don't think she got her snuggles out or all her sleepies in. I think she wants to snuggle up some more. Poor baby. Alright, Sassy. You're either going to have to start crocheting or you're going to have to move so I can crochet. What's it going to be? Huh? What's it going to be? You going to crochet? Here you go. She says, I'm not going. I'm not working. Come on, Sassy. I need to work. I need to put my safety eyes in my project. I had them crooked, and so I took them out, and I was going to do them, but somebody laid down, and if I get my eyes out and all that, she's gonna go crazy trying to chase them, and I just know from experience that it would not go well with her. Okay, guys, I am just over here giddy as can be, okay? So, I'm doing the pattern out of the Wooble book for Fred the Dino, as I said. And I don't know, I was just getting E.T. vibes, right? So, I pulled up a picture of E.T., and E.T. has blue eyes. So, I changed my eyes out to blue. And, I mean, it is looking like E.T., okay? And so I looked at some photos of E.T., and I decided to pull back to, I was on row 16. I pulled back to row 13 and extended the neck about 4 rows, 4, maybe 5. I think about 4 rows. And then I'm carrying on with the pattern. And I think I extended it 4 rows on the neck, and then I'm carrying on with the pattern. So he is going to have a little bit longer neck there before it starts the body part. But I am totally in love with this. Like, I was not planning to make E.T. I was planning to make the same project from the previous video. And yeah, it does not look like a capybara. And I just got E.T. all the way. Phone home. So I'm going, I still feel like his eyes are kind of offset, crooked from his head. But it's according to how you look at it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to have to go with it because I can't cut those out again. That was not easy to do. So I'm just going to kind of go with it. And it's going to give him character, okay? E.T. is like really weird anyway, right? So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you see how I changed the eyes out. Because when I pulled up a picture, E.T. has bright blue eyes, and I don't remember that at all. I've not watched that movie in so long. But I might pull it up and watch E.T. as I am finishing working on him, and I gotta figure out what I'm doing. He has a lot of wrinkles, and I know that he's gonna have really long arms and some short, squatty feet down there. I don't know exactly what I'm doing for the feet, but there'll be something. And he has some really long arms and a red finger. So we're going to figure this out. I have been crocheting this up, and I did modify this pattern a lot. I was kind of worried about it's going to end up way taller than the dinosaur or the capybara, but maybe not, I don't know, but it is definitely modified. Not only in the neck, where I extended the neck some, but then I had to kind of create a little belly. And so I worked on that and did that a couple of times before I was happy with what I came up with. So now I'm just trying to stuff the belly so it is firm and gives it something to, you know, a base, I guess. And something to, you know, pooch out there for a belly, because it needs more of a belly than the dino or the capybara. Now I pulled up a picture of E.T., several pictures, and compared them to try to see, you know, hey, what do I want to do? How do I want this to look? And so I have a few more pieces I'm probably going to make to go on him. He needs a nose, of course. And so I was kind of just thinking in my mind, you know, what's that going to look like? And I've got a couple of options, and I'll probably just try them and see which one I like the best. But now it is time to, look at that. I mean, that looks like ET to me. It gives off ET vibes. Okay, so now I've got to close up my, oh, I didn't want that one. This one. It's a little bit shorter. Close it up, but I'm gonna put something here to mark whereabouts I'm starting. When I get back to, nope, when I get back to right here, I'll know that I went all the way around. Okay, so this is kind of a tedious, fiddly part for me, but it's got to get done if you're going to close it up. So yes, this video did not start out as, you know, this project was going to be another capybara using the Fred the Dino pattern, but it just took on a life of its own, and I guess it's the color, and it just, you know, gave me ET vibes. So then whenever I decided, okay, I'm just going to make it an ET because it's cute, I like ET, I pulled it back. I mean, I changed the eyes out to give it blue eyes when I pulled up a picture of ET to see, okay, what does this need to look like if it's going to be ET? And I changed the eyes out and ended up, you know, extending the neck a little bit. And then I had to put in some extra rows to make a little bit of a poochy pouch stomach. Not a pouch, but a little poochy stomach. And then just trying to close it up now. But yeah, the pattern went way off from being the Fred the Dino. Okay, so let me see if I can just tighten this up, close it off, and then I'm just going to take my yarn and kind of weave it in and out of different areas. Just weaving the yarn around so that it is there and not coming undone. I mean, it would have to go through a lot to come undone. But I wanted to show you the finished shape, and then, like I said, I'll be adding some more features for him, I hope. Okay, I'm just going to pull my yarn up and trim that. Uh-oh. Trim that off, and then I just take, if it's sticking out just a little bit, I always take the head of my needle, the eye part, and just stick that down in there. Alright, so that is what we have so far. Now, I totally am seeing ET. You might not can see it, but I do. I was looking for a it's a little bit crooked. I see ET, okay? And I love that it took you know, its personality popped out there at me, and it took its own, you know, just turned into a whole new character than what I was actually going for. I love it when that happens. Alright guys, I'm going to try out a few little feature pieces and see what I come up with. And to finalize, I gotta make some arms. He's got long arms. Now he's got some little stubby, he don't really have legs, but he just has some feet. But I'm going to give him some long arms because he needs arms and a finger. That's the thing about E.T. That finger, you know, I got to put him a red finger. I got to figure out which hand it is. Okay, guys, I am back with my pieces crocheted. Now, keep in mind, I did not have a pattern for this. I just made it up on the fly as I went along. It, you know, is not to look exactly like the E.T. character. It is inspired by the E.T. character, and I'm not trying to replicate it as, you know, as exactly how it looks. I'm just wanting it to resemble him in some kind of little way. So I have pulled up a picture of E.T. the character from the movie, and so I'm kind of basing my shapes and what I'm doing off of that photo. It doesn't look the same, but I can still tell who it is. It speaks to me. You know, you may not see it, but I do. And yeah. Okay, so I have pieces I have made, and I've been trying to, like, I guess I've been doing surgery on him and just trying to do different things to, you know, come up with these pieces. And now he don't want to stand up. He's getting all lazy on me. So I'm gonna take all these out because my pieces came off of them anyway. All right, I'm gonna start with this little muzzle, chin, and mouth area. And I created this, and I put a line across it for the mouth. He does have a line there for a mouth, and so I'm just kind of going with that, okay? So now, I got to keep that line straight as I put this on. So I'm going to put it on about like that. I'm going to put a thing here just to show. I don't want to go above that area. Like, that's the highest I can go. Alright, so I've got my hot glue warmed up over here, ready to go. Okay. Wish there was a better way to hold this still and be able to see what I'm doing. Right? Oh, wait. I may have something. No, I don't know where it's at. Never mind. I just cleaned up and found something, but now I'm not sure where I put it, and I don't feel like getting up, going and searching for it. Alright, I'm just going to put that right there, and I don't even know if that's going to be centered. This is the nerve-wracking part, because you only get one chance. With hot glue, you only get one chance, so... Wish me luck! Alright, I'm going to put it right here and start just pushing it down. I just went around the edge of it. I didn't really do the center because I kind of wanted it to poof out a little bit. I still got to come down here and do this bottom part here, but let's just hold this down and let that glue cool and dry. Yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking. Sometimes it is, because you only get one chance with hot glue. If you can sew your projects, I highly recommend it. But if you have hand issues, arthritis and things like that going on, hot glue can be your friend. Just remember, a little goes a long way. You're not globbing it on. And it does take some practice to learn not to glob it. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of getting off the table here, but I was really just trying to get that down before it started cooling too fast. And I kind of did leave it pooched up a little bit. That's what I was trying to do. I don't know how well that worked, but I wanted to leave it a little bit poochy so it stands out a little bit. Can y'all see that? Okay, so far from the side, I'm seeing ET. I don't know about full front on. Oh. Alright, I'm going to put some hot glue right up in there. See how that did, and I got glue strings on my fingers, so just try and make sure all my little edges are glued down satisfactory. Alright, now I created a little nose piece and I put some little nostrils in there, and now it's time to see how well that's going to fit. And I want it to kind of lap over this little muzzle I did. But I need to go and do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. I had to get the little ends of those trimmed off just a little bit. And now I'm opening a boost because I've got to, I'm feeling a little weak, so I need to get a little protein in me. So that's what I'm doing. And sometimes you just have to pull the whole thing off. So one second. It's part of my life. It's part of me. This is what I do several times a day. If you're new here and don't know, I have a feeding tube, so I am tube fed, but I also drink the Boost and Premier protein drinks also. Thank you for being so understanding there. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm putting this nose on. I put some little tiny eyepieces on this for the nostrils. And what I want to do is overlap it just a tiny bit on that part. But I'm going to glue this part down first because I want to make sure those go in and are hidden under that very well before I, glue this down. So I'm going to mark where this needs to come in between. Like no more, not over here. And not over here. And sometimes hot glue makes that difficult to try to poke through if you have hot glue under a piece. So you do have to keep that in mind. Okay, so somewhere right up in there. And I'm just going to use that one as a guide. Oh, this is a nerve-wracking part. Okay? Alright, I'm going to... Eva gave me a thing one time to lay stuff in to keep it from rolling. And Eva, earlier this week, I was cleaning out my whip cart, and that was in there. I don't remember where I put it, so that's why I'm not using it. It was in my whip cart, and I remember holding it, and I don't remember where I put it. Okay, his nose might be off. I hope I can get this on there right, but sometimes things just do whatever they want to do. All right. Again, just, holding it on there, letting it cool. I didn't get that one tucked in quite as much as I wanted to. Over here on this side, let me just see if I can push it. I might can do something at the end. But I'm going to put some glue in this part and glue that part of the nose down. Kind of folded it down just a little bit. Hopefully that will look right in the end. I worked way too hard on this for it not to turn out. Yep, it's looking just like I was thinking it would look. Alright, now I need a little bit of glue and just some little edges to tuck things where they should go. And it's too bad we can't use hot glue on ourselves to tuck things in where we want them to go. Oh, I had fun making this, but it was, like a lot of figuring it out, just trying this, and it didn't work, so trying something different. I'm proud of the hands that I ended up getting done, because I totally just made that up on the fly. Alright, now this over here, and that glue may end up showing a tiny bit, but I need to try to get that glued down. I'm just going to hold that for a moment. And I hope those little nostrils are look like nostrils and not just like eyeballs in the middle of the nose. All right. That's what it's looking like. And so far, I like that. It, kind of gives an illusion of parts. It's the best I could do with yarn. So, there we go. Yeah. Too funny. I like it. Okay, so next thing I need to do is his belly patch. And this is what I did. I just made a circle. And I'm just going to hot glue this on right here. I mean, it's no right or wrong way to put this on. Right? I'm just going to go around the edges. I'm going to stick this down where I want it to go. And then I'm just going to hot glue it down. I'm just putting okay. And I'm not trying to stretch it or, you know, anything like that. I'm just simply laying it down. Alright, I'm just going to hold that for a moment. I'm satisfied with the muzzle and the nose, how it turned out. And his little nostrils there. I like it. I like it. I think it turned out good. Now, coming around, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue through here. And then just kind of lay it down. I'm not stretching it like I said. And when I feel it start cooling off, I'll do a little more. We're almost done. We just got the arms left. And then I'll check it back around the edges just to see if it needs any touch-up work. But I think I can take these out. I use lots of these long plastic needles to hold parts together and just pin things and look at them before I actually, you know, commit to this is where it's going to go, adding hot glue. Okay, so I'm going to start down here and just kind of see little places where I just need to put a touch of glue and hold it down. Hope you're all having a great day and enjoying your day no matter what you're doing. Some of us like to craft, some of us don't. My best friend Angela, since 4th grade, she does not craft at all. But I still communicate with her every day. And I don't hold it against her. I tell her she don't have a crafty bone in her body. And then when I ask her opinion on something, she says, "Why are you asking me? I don't have a crafty bone in my body." That's the way we talk to each other, except much worse. She's really mean to me. She would say the other way around. Alright, let me just check this over here. Yeah, I mean, I just need to come back around the very edge. And then just push it down. And I'm just using like tiny bit of glue there. And my pinky, who's over here not getting any glue on it at all, is burning like it is in fire. And it's actually white, like it's getting no blood flow. But it is burning like it's in fire. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good. I'm very pleased with that belly patch. And now we got arms to do. Okay, so that is an arm, and this is an arm. And so, obviously, one goes on each side. Just like that. It kind of looks like that might want to go on that side. And this one might want to go on that side. So I'm going to kind of pin these on here and get an idea. The arms kind of go at the bottom of the neck. But of course, I couldn't put a very long neck on this one, because then he would end up way taller than, you know, my other stuffies, plushies there. But I did want him to have long arms. And so this is what we're going for right here. Right here. And I'm just going to glue, I'm not going to glue the whole arm down. I'm just going to glue the top shoulder area down. But I am going to make sure that I get them like, you know, kind of evenish, so that one is not way to the back and one's not way to the front. Right now I'm just trying to get them on there. Okay, so okay, I actually got them on the same row and I wasn't even trying. That's one up from the belly patch and over. Okay, so I can count stitches like from the belly patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how did I do that? I was not even trying, and that happened. So I'm just going to add some glue right here on the back side of this and push it up like that. And the other one might turn out the same way, and it may not. Okay. But we've got this one down. And I'm coming around to this side. And I do want to see, where did that go up to? I think this is going to go up to about the same exact spot. I want to make sure that they're kind of even looking, right? Alright. I'm going to put some glue here. I feel like this one might be a little more to the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, it is what it is, y'all. Folks, here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. Do we make it? One of them might be a little bit higher than the other. But maybe he's just holding his shoulders a little wrong. I mean, E.T. kind of does what E.T. wants to do, okay? Alright, so there we go. We have a nose, a mouth muzzle, a belly patch. We have 2 arms that could be glued down a little more. I'm not quite sure how much I want those just flapping in the wind. I'm playing this by ear, folks, okay? Just winging it as I go. I was trying to make it where the arm kind of stood up on its edge a little bit. Something like that right there. Let's see if I can do that with this side. I'm trying to be careful. And trying to glue this down where just one side of his arm is down and not both sides. Okay. Now, E.T. phone home. Guess what? E.T. needs a red finger. And so I didn't want to change yarn as I was doing it and do a whole finger red. I just want to do a tip of the finger red. And so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so when you search fingers of ET to find out which finger actually lights up red, you will find pictures where both hands, the finger lights up red. And so I'm not quite sure if both of his hands did that, or if only one did, or does it really matter? I'm not sure. So I think by looking at pictures, from what I can see, it could either be this finger here or this finger here. Either one. It's not going to be the end finger. It's going to be the second finger on there. So, yeah. As if I had a pointer finger, it would be the pointer finger for me. So, anyway, I'm getting out my bag of pom-poms. And I'm going to look through here for a little bitty, tiny, teeny tiny red. And look there. There is some teeny tiny reds. Oh, I'm dropping them. Ugh. I just want to get a little teeny tiny red out. Okay. Come on. There we go. I think that's one of the smallest ones in there. And I did drop one pom-pom. Here we go. Alright. So I'm going to add that to this little finger right here, because I think that's where it should go. And like I said, we're not trying to be perfectionists here. I never pretend to be perfect. I've never acted like I was perfect. I make mistakes. And who wants to be perfect? How boring would that be? And so I'm just gluing that right there. And there is my ET. Okay, and this was made with the Wooble dinosaur pattern. The body is the Wooble dinosaur. Here we go. Here's the Wooble dinosaur. And what I was trying to do was recreate the capybara with the same shape. I ended up modifying this on the neck a little bit once I decided I was doing ET. But it's the same body shape for a Fred the dinosaur, ET, a capybara. So you can use the same shape. I think there's a unicorn that's pretty much basically the same shape also. And you might think of some other things that would be the same shape and be able to create. So anyway, that was a fun make. I'm proud of my, let me put my capybara back there and my Fred the pink dinosaur over here. And now we have E.T. I'm just checking him and see if I need to do anything else with those arms, because they kind of went on quick. And like I said, I didn't glue the back side of them down, because I kind of wanted it to, I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to kind of be up where they could be seen a little bit. And I'm very pleased with that. Okay, you may not get ET vibes, but I do, and it's mine. He's mine. He's going to live here at my house, so if you don't like him, it doesn't matter. But I think he's cute, and I get ET vibes from that. And so there we go. Oh, he's too far back. Tell me what you guys think. Did you get ET vibes or not? If you don't, it's totally okay, okay? We all don't see the same vision. We all don't see the same thing when we look at, you know, different characters or items or whatever. We don't have to be exactly alike to be friends, okay? That is the truth. And I'll tell y'all something. I don't know if I said this in any of the other clips, but my son Dakota hated the E.T. movie. He was scared to death of it. He wanted to watch it, but then scenes would come up and he would run out of the room and come back and peek around. He hated E.T. and Harry and the Hendersons. That was his two movies. And then as he got to be a teenager one day, I said, "Oh, this ain't your month. This is not going to be your month." And he's like, "Why?" I said, "Netflix added 2 new movies," which in the beginning of the month, they usually added, you know, new movies. And he's like, "What are they?" I said, "E.T. and Harry and the Hendersons." Anyway, now he would watch like Jurassic Park. But something about E.T. and Harry and the Hendersons he couldn't handle. But anyway, thank you for watching today. I appreciate you all so very much. It's a fun video to make. I had fun just creating the little pieces and watching my little E.T. come to life, his little personality, and he says, "Phone home, phone home." Bye, friends. Y'all know I'm silly. If you've been here any moment, you know I'm silly. So I appreciate you coming and entertaining yourself with my silliness. See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider joining my channel. And looking forward to visiting with you more and getting to know you through my videos and the comments below. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet. I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. See you in the next video.